Millions of women over 50 spend hundreds of dollars on creams that never actually reach the deeper layers of skin where collagen is built and lost. But here's the shocking truth. Researchers found one specific morning drink that increased skin elasticity by 47% and reduced wrinkle depth by 31% in just 8 weeks. Today, we're ranking 8 natural methods from least to most powerful, and the number one method costs almost nothing. Before we dive in, comment your age and where you're watching from. I'll answer every single question personally. Here is the fastest way to slow down skin aging without spending a fortune on products that never actually work. Most women over 50 have already tried the expensive creams. Most of them have already been disappointed. So let's start from the bottom of the ranking and work our way up, because understanding why something ranks lower actually teaches you something more valuable: how skin absorption truly works. Number 8. Rice water and honey. Rice water contains inositol, a carbohydrate that repairs surface skin cells and creates a temporary brightening effect. Honey contributes humectant properties, meaning it pulls moisture from the air into the outer skin layer. However, both of these compounds operate exclusively on the epidermis. They cannot penetrate to the dermis, where collagen fibers actually live. A 2021 review published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology confirmed that rice water improves surface luminosity by up to 23%, but showed no measurable impact on collagen density. To use it, soak uncooked rice in water for 30 minutes. Strain, mix with 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Apply to the face for 15 minutes, then rinse. Best done in the evening after cleansing. Number 7. Walnut oil and rosehip oil. These two oils deliver omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin A directly to the skin surface. Rosehip oil specifically contains trans-retinoic acid, a natural retinoid that signals skin cells to accelerate turnover. The limitation is molecular size. Oil molecules average around 400 to 700 Daltons, and the skin barrier only allows passage to molecules under 500 Daltons at best. This means most of the oil stays on top. A study from the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed rosehip oil reduced surface wrinkle appearance by 15% after 8 weeks, but no deeper structural change was recorded. Apply 3 to 4 drops to damp skin at night, gently pressing rather than rubbing, to minimize oxidation. Number 6. Flaxseed gel. This is where things start to get more interesting. Flaxseed gel contains alpha-linolenic acid, the most concentrated plant-based omega-3 source available topically. It also has a gel matrix that allows slower, more sustained contact with the skin compared to liquid oils. Research from the European Journal of Nutrition found that consistent topical flaxseed application improved skin hydration by 35% over 12 weeks in postmenopausal women. Boil 2 tablespoons of whole flax seeds in 1 cup of water for 10 minutes until a thick gel forms, strain, and refrigerate. Apply as a serum before moisturizer each morning. Use within 5 days. Number 5. Fresh aloe vera, vitamin E, and olive oil. This combination moves beyond hydration into actual cellular signaling. Fresh aloe vera contains acaminin, a polysaccharide that directly stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for producing collagen. The critical word here is fresh. Processed aloe loses up to 60% of ACE-mannan activity, according to research published in Carbohydrate Polymers. Vitamin E prevents lipid peroxidation in skin cells, while olive oil acts as a carrier to enhance absorption. Slice a fresh aloe leaf, scoop the gel, blend with 2 capsules of vitamin E oil and 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Apply nightly and leave on for 20 minutes before rinsing. Number 4. Banana, yogurt, and turmeric mask. This is the most powerful external method in the lower half of this ranking. Turmeric contains curcumin, and this is not a vague wellness claim. A double-blind clinical trial published by the American Academy of Dermatology demonstrated that topical curcumin improved skin elasticity by 36% over 10 weeks in women aged 50 to 65. Banana provides silica, a mineral that supports connective tissue structure. Yogurt delivers lactic acid, a natural AHA that opens the surface barrier and allows deeper penetration of the other actives. Mash half a ripe banana with 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Apply for 20 minutes twice per week. Wear an old cloth because turmeric stains. Now, those 4 methods will absolutely improve how your skin looks and feels. But here is the honest truth. They are all still working from the outside in, and skin aging above 50 is primarily an internal problem. The top 3 methods in this ranking work completely differently. One of them involves eating something most people throw away. Another uses a protein molecule small enough to physically pass through your skin barrier and hand deliver collagen-building material directly to your fibroblasts. And the number 1 method, the morning drink that showed a 47% increase in elasticity and a 31% reduction in wrinkle depth in 8 weeks. That is coming up next. If you want your skin to rebuild itself from the inside out, the next 3 methods are the ones that actually make that possible. Everything in the previous section worked on the surface. Good results, real science, but limited reach. What you are about to hear operates at a completely different level, inside the bloodstream, inside the cell membrane, and inside the hormonal signals that tell your skin whether to produce collagen or stop altogether. Let's go. Number 3, pine nut butter and raw honey eaten directly. If you want to stop your skin from losing water faster than it can replace it, this combination addresses something most topical products completely ignore: the lipid barrier from within. Pine nuts contain pinolenic acid, a rare polyunsaturated fatty acid that directly improves the lipid composition of skin cells when consumed. When your skin cells have healthier lipid membranes, they hold water more effectively, which means less transepidermal water loss, which means fewer fine lines caused by chronic dehydration of the dermis. A study published in the Journal of Lipid Research found that regular pinolenic acid intake improved skin surface lipid content by 28% over 6 weeks. Raw honey, eaten directly, not applied, provides methylglyoxal, a compound with anti-inflammatory properties that reduces the low-grade internal inflammation that accelerates skin aging after 50. Eat 1 tablespoon of pine nut butter, mixed with 1 teaspoon of raw honey every morning before breakfast. Do not heat it. Heat destroys both the pinolenic acid structure and the active enzymes in raw honey. Give it 3 weeks before expecting visible change. Number 2, egg white, lemon juice, and glycerin mask. If you want to visibly firm the jaw and forehead area within 2 weeks, this mask works because of something structural rather than cosmetic. Egg white proteins, specifically albumin and globulin, have a molecular weight between 14,000 and 66,000 Daltons in their intact form. But when the egg white is slightly broken down through mixing, smaller peptide fragments form that can penetrate the upper layers of the epidermis. These peptide fragments serve as raw material for fibroblasts to synthesize new collagen. Lemon juice provides vitamin C, which is a mandatory cofactor in collagen synthesis. Without vitamin C, the enzyme prolyl hydroxylase cannot stabilize the collagen triple helix structure, meaning collagen production stalls regardless of how many other ingredients are present. Glycerin acts as a humectant that draws moisture into the skin and keeps the mask in contact with the surface long enough for absorption to occur. A clinical trial from the Journal of Investigative Dermatology showed that topical vitamin C combined with collagen precursor peptides improved skin firmness by 22% after 14 days in women over 50. Mix 1 egg white with half a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of pharmaceutical-grade glycerin. Apply to the jaw, cheeks, and forehead. Leave on for 20 minutes, then rinse with cool water. Use 3 times per week in the evening. If you have sensitive skin, skip the lemon and replace it with a small amount of plain yogurt for a gentler acid source. Number 1. Bone broth, flaxseed, and black sesame drink. If you want the single most effective natural method for rebuilding collagen at the structural level, this is it. This is not a trend. This is 3 ingredients working through 3 completely separate biological pathways simultaneously. And the combination produces results that none of them achieves alone. Bone broth provides hydrolyzed collagen peptides, meaning the collagen protein has already been broken down into fragments small enough to enter the bloodstream directly through the gut wall. Once in circulation, these peptides travel to the dermis and signal fibroblasts to increase collagen production, a process called fibroblast stimulation through peptide signaling. Research published in the Journal of Cosmetics, Dermatological Sciences and Applications showed that daily hydrolyzed collagen supplementation increased skin elasticity by 47% and reduced wrinkle depth by 31% after 8 weeks in postmenopausal women. Flaxseed contributes lignans, which are phytoestrogens that partially compensate for the estrogen decline after menopause. Since estrogen directly regulates collagen synthesis in skin, this hormonal support is not optional, it is foundational. Black sesame contains sesamol and sesamin, 2 compounds that specifically inhibit glycation, the process where blood sugar molecules attach to collagen fibers and make them rigid and brittle. A study from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry confirmed that sesamin reduced glycation-related collagen degradation by 40% in cell culture models. To prepare this drink, simmer quality bones with a small amount of apple cider vinegar for at least 6 hours to release maximum collagen and minerals. Strain, then blend the warm broth with 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed and 1 tablespoon of ground black sesame. Drink it warm, not hot. Before we get to exactly how and when to use this drink to get the maximum result, there is one timing detail that most people get completely wrong, and getting it wrong reduces the effectiveness by more than half. There is also something important that anyone currently on blood thinners or certain kidney-related medications absolutely needs to know before starting flaxseed or turmeric. That is all coming in the final section, and it is worth staying for. The strategy that makes everything you just learned actually work is not another ingredient. It is timing, consistency, and one medical detail that could genuinely matter for your safety. So, you have the drink, bone broth, ground flaxseed, ground black sesame, warm and ready. Here is what most people do next that quietly cuts the results in half. They drink it alongside breakfast, or worse, right after coffee. This single habit change will determine whether you see the 47% elasticity improvement from the research, or whether you spend 8 weeks wondering why nothing is happening. Drink it on an empty stomach, first thing in the morning, before anything else. The reason is straightforward. When your gut is empty, the hydrolyzed collagen peptides from the bone broth travel directly to the small intestine with no competing proteins, slowing absorption. A study from Nutrients Journal showed that collagen peptide absorption rate increases by approximately 40% when consumed in a fasted state compared to after a mixed meal. After drinking, wait at least 30 minutes before eating breakfast or drinking coffee. Coffee specifically matters because the polyphenols in coffee bind to certain peptides and reduce their bioavailability before they reach the bloodstream. Now, consistency is where most people quietly give up, usually right before results start showing. At age 50 and above, the skin cell renewal cycle takes between 45 and 60 days, compared to roughly 28 days in your 30s. This means your skin is physically incapable of showing full structural change before that cycle completes at least once. The research showing 47% elasticity improvement used an 8-week protocol for exactly this reason. Commit to a minimum of 30 days before judging results, and understand that the first 3 weeks will feel like nothing is happening. That is normal. The collagen is being laid down in layers you cannot yet see. One thing that cannot be skipped over. If you are currently taking blood-thinning medications, such as warfarin, both flaxseed and turmeric have documented anticoagulant properties that can amplify the effect of your medication. A 2019 review in Thrombosis Research flagged flaxseed lignans specifically as compounds requiring medical supervision when combined with anticoagulant therapy. For those managing kidney disease, high phosphorus in bone broth is worth discussing with your doctor before starting, as phosphorus load matters significantly when kidney filtration is reduced. This is not a reason to avoid these methods. It is a reason to have a 5-minute conversation with your doctor first, so you can use them safely and get every bit of the result they are capable of delivering. Your skin has been working for you every single day for over 50 years. These 8 methods are simply giving it back what time has taken away. Start with the #1 drink tomorrow morning, empty stomach, 30 minutes before coffee. Just that one step. Real change does not require perfection. It requires consistency. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Drop your questions below, and I will answer every single one personally. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.